Hey, let's see, we're here on a Sunday in Paris, and this is the intersection. I'm on Rue de Rennes right now, and this is a slower day in Paris. A lot of places are closed, and tomorrow's a holiday, so there will be even more places closed, but no big deal. There's still plenty to do. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about is a difference between um, people who provide food in France and in the United States. So, uh, so here there are places like Fromagerie, which is where you would get cheese, a boucherie, which is where you would get your meat, and a patisserie or a boulangerie. A boulangerie is where you would get bread, as well as markets where you can get a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. So the way food is handled, I've noticed, and if you come here, you'll notice as well. So, for example, the fromagère, who is the person who helps you with the cheese. Um, basically across the board, there's a lot of handling of the food. So the fromager will like squeeze the cheese to see if it's to see if it's fresh, and there won't be any gloves, and they won't ask you if it's okay. Same thing with the meat, no gloves, just bare hands handling of the food. And I asked our tour guide about that, like, what is that about? That's a really significant difference between people, like, and the cheese is not like individually wrapped, it's all just open. And, so what is that about? This, the way food is handled, there's a lot of handling of the food directly, uh, you know, uh, with the people who own the shop or working at the shop, not not customers, though. Customers are actually, it's considered forbidden to handle the food as a customer, and that's true at the markets as well. And so at like a food market at home, it would be totally normal to handle the fruits and vegetables, to pick it up, to put it in your bag, to say this is the one I want. Here, that's not appropriate. It's only okay to point to what you want, and then the person at the market, like the farmer's market, will handle it and put it in your bag for you or hand it to you. Same thing in the bakery. You're not allowed to pick out your bread, only they pick it out for you. And even if it's on display right in front of you, it's not okay for you to handle the bread. So I remember the last time I was here, I did that and got yelled at. So I asked our tour guide, like, what's that about? Like, with no gloves and things being out in the open, and he said it's a difference in the level of trust for the people who are handling your food. So that the French, and this might be across Europe, I don't know, I can't, this is only, based upon what our tour guide here said, but that the French have a higher level of trust for the people who handle their food. And as opposed to in the United States, there's a lot lower level of trust for the cleanliness and uh, for the way food is handled. So anyway, I thought that was very interesting. I'm not speaking as if I know what it all means, but I thought that was an observation I wanted to share, as well as an explanation that I received from a tour guide. But if you know more, definitely feel free to share your thoughts. So, okay, see you later.